Hello one, hello all. Welcome to another episode of Radio Redux here on Last Minute Continue. It's me, Kevin. Today, we're getting back into the time machine, but taking a little trip that is not overly far back into the past, as it is just June, a couple of months ago. At the time, there was the 35th anniversary of the Blue Rat, and there was a Sonic Racing CrossWorlds related matter that I took part in alongside Ninten, alongside GuardEzio, and alongside Luna. We did have a chat during that about a vast array of things. We went over some stories, old and new, discussion about how things are going down in the Sonic franchise itself, and among other things, had a good laugh, basically. There may have also been an instance of me getting really, really upset when discussing how SEGA takes care of its community nowadays. Possibly. Whatever the case, you're about to hear it. Now, there's going to be a couple of variations on this show, just so you are aware. This was not recorded like some others with no music, no background audio. So we've made some, little changes here for that. If you are listening to this on Radio SEGA and potentially on the YouTube version, then, well, it's going to be a case of there's going to be like random sound effects and background music. If listening to this on the sort of MP3 version, the audio-only version for Apple and for Spotify specifically, you'll probably be hearing an AI-enhanced version, which uses the Adobe software, the Adobe podcast software, and removes the background music and effects via the powers of technology. That does mean that the voices sound a little tiny bit different, but it means you don't have any of the nonsense. Unfortunately, if you're listening to this on Premiere or on, like I say, on what have you, I'm not allowed to do that. So you're stuck with all the effects and the music sounding a bit choppy on occasions as we go from bits and places on the timeline and what have you. I'm afraid you just have to cope. That's how it is, as well. How I've got to work it. Anyway, back we go to the 35th anniversary and another festival.
Let the grind commence. Whoever wants to enter, I think there's a Ninten that wants to enter. If Ezio wants to enter as well, feel free. Oh, what? Main menu, please. Speaking of, there was a glorious day recently.
Yes, there was.
There was a glorious day recently, which somebody was annoyed by because they deserved it more because they were senior. So yes, happy 36th birthday to Ninten, who celebrated it recently. 36 glorious years, and may there be many more.
Thank you. I still have the birthday cookie, and I finished the birthday pizza.
Birthday pizza, the birthday cookie,
the birthday chocolate, the birthday
chocolates, the birthday inflatable man with abs and truth.
No, that's not came in the mail yet, unfortunately.
Realistic action, everybody. There's.
Do I even want to know what I've just come into?
Speaking of realistic action, a man of great action. All of it involving beans on a grid.
We do not mention Poyo in this. No, I don't want to think about it.
It's GuardEzio, everybody.
That stupid minigame.
He has opinions.
I have many, but I can't say it without swearing profusely for the next 10 minutes.
Invite to the lobby.
You were there on my desk, was it?
No, you came so close, man. It was cruel. It was cruel. It's cruel. What I think is particularly sucking about that. So if you don't know, everybody, one of the points that you need to do at the completion list the activity list for Yakuza 6 is beat everybody in one of the Puyo Puyo games. And but you need to complete beat all of them. But in order
the completion criteria, for that particular completion point on the completion list, which isn't tied to an achievement because I think RG decided that they weren't going to be that meat, is you have to defeat every single character in the list. And you think, oh, that's all right then. It isn't, because after the first few, you only unlock them after every 5 wins. It's a gauntlet. And I have to get up to 25. And then you think, oh, you get to 25 and you get the final one. No. You get to 25, and it gives you the possibility of facing off against the final person.
So how many players keep playing? So how many characters are there that you need to unlock?
10.
So once you get to that, there's a 1 in 9 chance of you getting it.
Yes.
And after that, there's a 1 in 9 chance of you getting it.
Yes. I have to keep going through the gauntlet as it gets ever harder until I get that final opponent. Oh, after I've got through each of the opponents and I've got 1 left, I get to 25, and then I just keep going and not dying until I get that person, then I beat them. And it's just, unless you're really, really good at Puyo Puyo, it's mean.
It is mean.
It's such a mean achievement. The entire rest of the completion list is fine, apart from that one blasted running game.
Indeed.
It is up there with the Korok seeds. Right now, it's just
you have been doing it for some considerable time,
online and offline. I have been doing it offline.
Speaking of mini games and offline, currently offline eating chicken. It's Luna.
Hi. What kind of chicken?
Just
chicken,
normal
chicken.
Flavored, I am revolting.
Two Majimas and Miku and Jet the Smegging Hawk. Okay, fine.
There's a chicken in a car!
Wait, there's 2 Majimas?
Yes.
Yes, one on the surfboard and the other one in a...
Ninten immediately gets excited, the possibility of there being 2 Majimas. Look.
Now it's Shadow the Glitch Hog.
I mean, if it's closer, if it's closest to infinite, I totally understand. Like,
who would want to be infinite?
Hi.
Who would want to be infinite?
Hi.
You wouldn't want to be infinite. You'd like to be by infinite.
I wouldn't mind infinite's powers.
Yes, you too could make the beat drop with a series of red.
Oh, it's more the reality bending.
You too could be an emo lord.
I already am.
You're my lord. Anyway, shall we
body mask and a thirst for Shadow the Hedgehog?
It's his illusion. I'm doing it anyway. But shall we? I'm insisting instead.
I have stopped asking.
You Polo Festival in CrossWorlds, what? And it's a series of chickens that come down from above, and you need to put them into a grid in order to. Yes.
That just sounds like a Zelda thing. They did the same thing with Mario Kart.
Well, Link's been in Mario Kart, so...
All racers are now cuckoos.
Yeah.
Heaven help you if you blue shell one of them.
You know what? I think by the end of this festival, I might actually have enough to get the... what's it called? The Jet Friendship. The Jet Festival of Friendship.
Man who owns many Funko Pops.
7 of them. I can confirm I have seen the Funko Pops. They were presented to me in the finest box of cardboard.
It's still in
The balls, the seven Jets books.
Which vintage of Jet the Hawk would you like tonight, sir?
Pretty much, yeah. As I was stooped over a computer. Here you go. Ah!
I was carrying this tray box full of Funko Pops, like it was a tray. So just like, So, what is yet the Hawk Funko Pop would you be designing this evening?
For a moment. He's presenting me with the finest whiskey dosed in old plastic.
There's a team with 2 and a team with 3.
Huh. Oh, Christ. Just get me out.
Wait, who changed into Arlie?
Me?
Ah,
That's cruel. You give
Hey.
Ezio PTSD.
Aw, I just read Desert Punk's comment.
Desert Punk, hello, UK. Kevin just wanted to say, long-time listener here, been listener of Radio Redux since listening in middle school in 2010. Was up on the podcast a few days ago. Appreciate the content you're making and glad you're still doing what you do. Looking forward to more Radio Redux or your future work. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, I'm still here. I live.
Sweet comment.
I live. Just about.
you do live.
I do. Just about.
I'm grateful you
Check
did.
out if you the Last Minute Continue website is there. It's working a lot better now thanks to GuardEzio, who's one of the people I'm playing with, which is great. Check out. There's a LMC. Yeah, I've seen. There's an LMC podcast YouTube channel specifically now, and it is also on Spotify and such. But it's the older stuff. If you will listen to those and the older stuff, which had all the music, it's not there anymore on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify specifically because of the old content, copyright and stuff. But it is on the YouTube one, and it is on the Last Minute Continue website. But yes, thank you. Always nice to hear somebody. New episodes still coming up. Most every Sunday. It's still at the old time. Desert Punk's still here, by the way. Tuesdays and Sundays, we still stream on here. There probably some old friends that you're familiar with, Desert Punk, who are still around, doing bits in their little corner of London.
I really need to dig out Mashima's theme for this game.
Loads of fun.
So,
Actually, if you want more to listen to, check out the LMC cast, which is ended now. But it's a lot of us just generally more general chatting, and there's like a board game that's going on in the background, or a card game, or something going on, but sort of spreads across like 2, 3, 4 episodes. It's really good, and there's lots of things have got in the way, but we're going to sort of take that format and sort of bring it in to Radio Redux. There's going to be sort of a bit more of that, bit more chat. It's not not just me anymore on Radio Redux because I can't do it anymore, man.
I dread the day you get Team Terribad all together on a Radio Redux episode.
We have had this. We have had you on a Radio Redux episode.
I mean, it's like an actual guesty guest, not just like clippy clip. Is what I
Guesty guest or clippy clip. I mean, yes, true.
do you want to put me and Fen in the same room together?
You've been
just to see what happens.
We've met in person.
Yes, I was there.
I've also met Ben in person.
I've never met any of you in person.
Yes, indeed. You've never met me in person who was just telling about how they were in my house not that long ago.
You had a very dapper way, Theo.
It was a medium light hologram. It wasn't a soft light or hard light. It was just medium.
Yes,
Missy
why
was out was there.
flickering effect kept happening.
Indeed.
More people will be potentially meeting each other next year.
I think I saw it on Apple Music. We'll check it out. Is comment you played music? Oh yeah, we can't redo it now, don't we? More Spotify's the problem than Apple, believe it or not. So there was a day. A lot of the Radio Sega stuff was up on Spotify and then got taken down. There's a pun. And Radio Redux was mysteriously left alone, and then one day I came in and had like 100 notifications from Spotify saying, "We have found copyrighted material in this episode." It's like, oh crap. And there's some stuff that I have edited because it could be done, and it's like, yeah. But at the same time, I do want it accessible to people. YouTube's particularly good because it'll just monetize the content in most cases, or it'll be blocked in Russia and Belarus because of the ongoing. Well, no, if you think about it, which is the ongoing stuff. It's not even like the old stuff like North Korea and all the various pieces that America used to have problems with. It's usually just Russia and Belarus. So unless you're in Russia or Belarus, you'd be perfectly fine with the YouTube one. But it is all of them are on YouTube, and all of them are on the Last Bubbly website still. But yeah, I very much recommend if you want to just getting catch up and stuff. And hear the guys. I'm there in later ones, but just to hear the guys just talk about stuff that they like. I think then let's say check out SEGA. So.
I'm looking forward to the episode that Earth proposed about rating monsters and things.
Rating monsters?
Yes! Did you not mention this to you?
No. He said it was something, but I didn't think it was rating monsters.
I'm pretty sure it was like rating like monster girls and monster men and stuff. Which is why he asked if I was interested. As a connoisseur.
Is that what you're calling?
And Earthbot came to you with a tray full of monster men.
I mean, if you go on my Blue Sky, it's pretty apparent, to be fair.
I mean, if you consider... Oh, actually, no. Bad Ninten.
Here's the thing, Ninten. When I say monster, I'm not talking about pretty boy demons. I'm talking, like, actual hideous creatures.
Terrifying.
Although I do like pretty boy demons. Don't get me wrong.
No, really? What a show.
Don't do it for me.
And yet, the guy from that anime we were watching does nothing for me.
Oh, no.
He's just man with long hair and ashy. Yeah, there's nothing about him that's appealing to me. Like, at all.
Only that was true for some other people here.
Kind of intense reactions.
We were about 4 seconds away from asking, but no, actually, I'm not going to finish that sentence.
I'll finish it. Commit to it.
No, because I'm going to get hit across the head with a mop. Very, very hard.
But
Don't try it.
there just happened to be the long-haired man. He raised his voice suddenly, and someone perked up immediately.
So Ninten's new nickname is Sub-10.
Step on me, Daddy, I think, were the words.
She fears the men, and then I come into the chat, and I'm like, hey, I have no filter. I'll be so glad, Kev, that you've hosted this tonight.
Super. Has there been a Sonic game you haven't played yet? I mean, I haven't played Forces yet, and I haven't played Sonic. I haven't played Superstars yet. I haven't played. There's quite a few. I'm quite behind.
I can't wait to watch you play Forces, though.
I played Lost World not that long ago.
That was an entertaining watch.
And I was quite ready to strangle somebody by I think the second stream.
And he also did Silver's story.
Oh, I don't mind that. I don't mind Sonic 06 that much, actually. Astonishingly, I don't mind it that much. There's Luna, invite to lobby, please. And then there's other people. There's Ninten, invite to lobby. So I'm sort of a little bit behind. But
Way more than I am.
I am looking forward to Forces. I think Forces would be a little bit more.
Did I send you the Echidna mod?
What the up yours?
Stupid thing.
The Echidna mod, aka up yours Kempenders. Yeah. You've not done that yet, but
I'm pretty sure I sent it to you.
I mean, it's a little bit a while before I play it. So, functional video games. There's been about Lost Worlds, which is a lie.
I've never seen you get so angry at a game.
I've been angry at a game, but that's probably the most I've been angry at a Sonic game. I can't remember what was the one that I got.
Really pushed you.
In terms of game, I've been legitimately really, really angry once, and I can't remember what it was about. I've been particularly angry at. Okay, so I have tried twice on stream to play a Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and on both times, the guys acted up so much, I abandoned the Let's Play.
Oh.
Because they were just cocking everyone. For some reason, the guys just cocked around so much, it just sank my attempt that I couldn't concentrate.
Oh, honey.
And the other one that I tried to play was what was the SEGA spy one, multiple choice one?
Binary something or another?
No, not Binary Domain. No. Alpha Protocol. I tried, yes, SJ. Alpha Protocol I tried to play, and I can't remember who was with me, but they shat on it so hard. I just gave up after like one stream because it was just like, this wasn't fun. It says, says Fed about a lot of Sonic games, just because I enjoy the jank doesn't mean they're good. Oh, you mean like Sonic Adventure?
True. Look.
Sonic Adventure.
Okay, no.
Yeah, the game.
Actually, I want to slide in with a jank game that I don't hear a lot of people actually talk about, and that is Sonic Adventure 2, specifically the GameCube port.
I didn't even know it was on the GameCube.
Well, you mean the battle? You mean battle?
Yep, it was jank as fuck. The homing attack never worked properly.
No, it was just homing attacking something else.
You mean the other side of the screen?
That was only in certain situations.
It was. Oh. There's also huge audio errors for some reason. Like the audio balancing always seemed really off to me.
I never saw that. I'm totally honest with you. And I'm not saying that because like one of my favourite games. He says looking behind him at the signed Sonic Adventure 2 battle was literally behind him.
Sonic Adventure 2. I think it's actually
direct cuts and a mess in and of itself. SATB didn't kill me anywhere near as much as that one loop in the BGMS. I went. I know, and it was lovely they brought that back. It was lovely that they brought that back in Sonic 06, wasn't it? During that one section.
No, actually, I know a game that I really don't like that, but a lot of people for some reason really like, which is Sonic Battle.
Sonic Battle is for a very specific set of fan, I'm going to say. It's also.
I look really forward to playing it. But
it's lovely from a purely from a narrative point of view.
Control-wise, though.
The
other one, probably Sonic Chronicles.
How dare you?
I can't stand that.
That's my
Sorry. Played Sonic Chronicles. I never finished it, but I didn't remember it being that bad.
Because it was one of my games.
I haven't actually played a lot of the games he worked on, we found out. I actually stopped playing Sonic games around that time, it seems.
I've been made all the great. You missed all the good things I've done it. There's still a story about Sonic Chronicles that hasn't come out yet, and maybe one day I shall reveal it. There is a great secret.
Maybe we should replay it on stream and see how it's being shifted. Why?
You need a group for
the Sonic Chronicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're talking Sonic games I've not ever actually played, Sonic Colors, Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic of the Dark Knight.
Zero Gravity. Have you played Zero Gravity?
No.
Okay. Have you? Let me just get on my CV for a minute. Hang on. Well, you won't have played Free Riders, so we can add that to the list.
No.
Sega Superstars Tennis.
Yes, I love that game.
Excellent.
love that
That's
game.
all mine. Excellent. All Stars Racing.
Hey, love that game.
All Stars Racing Transformed.
Love that game.
Okay. Okay. We're getting the balance back. I had a Connect as well. He just didn't like me. I'd say Andy, who used to be on this website, Andy was really, really good at it, and for some reason, the setup just liked him. And if you see somebody, actually play it play it properly, in quotation marks, it's a really good game. The thing with Free Riders, what I always say with Free Riders, is it was put together in such a short space of time. You wouldn't believe how fast this game was put together in order to get it to launch on Connect. I mean, unbelievably fast.
Faster than New Vegas.
I was how quick was New Vegas put together?
Oh, 18 months.
Yeah, no. Free Riders was put together in under 6 months, most definitely.
Oh,
I wonder. Free Riders was I saw various build. Free Riders is the only game I've ever seen which had a constant setup in the SEGA office when it was being developed, in the Europe office. A game in development constantly being there, a separate setup, because they were getting anyone and everyone in to test it, including me. The reason you've got a whole bunch of the various bits and pieces in Free Riders that were just like, quality of life stuff is me basically going, you want this. Turning off Oma Chow in Free Riders, that's entirely me, everybody.
Thank you for your service.
I insist.
Humanity.
It was hilarious. It was the Sega people going, that really gets more quick after a while. Was that why? Is there an option to turn it off? No? Well, ask for one. So, but there was legitimately, I have no idea. I have no idea how quickly they put that together, but it really was not long. It really was not long at all.
What other games did you work on?
Basically every Sonic game between 2007 and 2011, including a couple in 2012, because Transformers 12, I believe it is.
Is there a list with your credits I can flick through? So I can see what I have?
They're on Sega Retro, but remember this is Sega who refused to put me in the credits for the best part of a year and a half. Because I didn't qualify as somebody to be accredited with stuff. I wasn't important enough. Everybody else was, and all the American team were credited in every game, even the ones they didn't work on personally. But I wasn't important enough to put down for the first part of that.
Welcome to the video game industry.
It's why me, when Sonic 4 came along and I said I didn't want to be in the credits.
He put you in it.
They made sure to put you in the
Yeah,
credits.
well, they made sure I was in the credits for that. Transformed is fun because they took me out of the credits and then Sumo Digital put me back in the credits. Sumo Digital, everybody. Sumo were like, we're not having that, and then they put me in the special thanks. But I was expressly taken out of the credits for that. I know I was, and I'd seen the document of the credits beforehand. And they'd taken me out as well because I heard it that they had, and then Sumo put me back in because Sumo were good guys. But I'm credited for a lot of stuff I didn't work on, like Alien vs Predator. I'm in the credits for.
Oh.
I didn't work on that.
I do things.
There is a list somewhere of all things. Nights.
I mean, you were kind of being part of Don't Forget Night Camp.
Yeah, because I was the one internally. Anarchy Reigns. There is a whole list somewhere that I need to find out.
His team won.
Is he right?
No, they didn't in second.
Hey, well done, mate.
Still better than us then.
I hope you're doing all right, mate. Take care of yourself. There is a summit, but I mean, if you count everything that if you count me working on a game as me doing anything to a game, then I worked on every single game from 2007 to 2012. Hi everybody, would you like to know what's going on with the stuff that I worked on? Well, let's find out, everybody. Night, those are leaving. Including, but not limited to, the following games. Infinite Space, Let's Catch, Binary Domain, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, Fantasy Star Portable, Sonic Generations, Super Monkey Ball...
on PSP?
Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll, Sonic the Hedgehog's, all this 20th anniversary stuff in all of itself, which I guess you can count Sketchhog in that, and other things. Sonic Colors, Iron Man 2, Yakuza 3, Yakuza 4, Aliens Colonial Marines, Sonic Free Riders, Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games, Sega Mega Drive,
That was my favorite game.
Sega Mega Drive Classic Collection, the Dreamcast Collection. So that means Sega Bash Fishing, Sonic Adventure, Crazy Taxi, and Space Channel 5 Part 2. Renegade Ops, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1 and 2, regretfully. Vanquish, Fantasy Star Portable 2, Gunblade New York and LA Machine Guns, Valkyria Chronicles 2, Rise of Nightmares, Crush 3D, Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure, which is also known by Napoleon's Treasure or something as well. Shinobi, Yakuza Dead Souls, Anarchy Reigns, Nights into Dreams HD, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, Sonic Classic Collection, Bleach the Third Phantom, Planet 51, the game, Fantasy Stars 0, Sonic CD HD, Cyber Troopers Virtual on Cyber Troopers Virtual on Oratorio Tangram, Mystery Dungeon Shiren the Wanderer, Football Manager Live, Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, Sonic Unleashed, Iron Man the Video Game 1, Sega Superstars Tennis, Knight's Journey of Dreams, Sonic and the Secret Rings, The Incredible Hulk, Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood, Medieval 2, Total Wars Kingdoms, Bleach Dark Souls, Sonic Rush Adventure, Stormrise, Sonic the Hedgehog, just general stuff, including the Portal. Sonic Rivals 2, Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, Outrun Online Arcade, Jambo Safari, Sonic and the Black Knight, Samba de Amigo, Let's Tap, Dinosaur King, and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games.
Jumbo Safari, I remember that was an arcade game, wasn't it?
Yep.
It's a fucking great arcade game.
It got ported to the Wii, along with...
You technically have made majority of the games that have been a part of a significant part of the beginning of my gaming childhood. So
I didn't realize you worked on the Fantasy Star Portable series. I fucking love those games.
Yep.
I knew you weren't on your cursor and I love those games, so there we go.
In some way, Kev has been a possible childhood or adult years of gaming. It's always been there.
Or hell, as part of mine has been.
I didn't say Yakuza 6.
No, fair enough, yes, no, we are still friends because of that.
That list doesn't include a bunch of them. You can also count the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise because I worked on Yu-Gi-Oh BAM on Facebook. You can classify as Pro Evo Soccer because I worked on the Pro Evo Soccer Facebook game for Konami. You can count the original Ace Attorney trilogy because I did the help desk for the mobile version of the game for Capcom. There's a bunch.
That's a lot.
I think there is a wiki page out there, fan wiki page, which has all of your games on it.
It doesn't. It's on the Sega Retro part of Sonic Retro. It's out of date and it just takes it from the games where I'm actually specifically in the credits. What I've actually worked on, though, I mean, again, if you're counting stuff that I have ever done anything for, like writing a blog for it and doing associated stuff and helping out Martin and James and the rest of the team who were there for that period of time, the list goes a lot higher. And that would include Yakuza 3, that would include Valkyria Chronicles 1, that would include literally everything during that period of time. And it would include everything right up to Sonic Adventure 2 coming out on PC and everything else.
I do have a question regarding sort of the general query. Do you ever see yourself going back working into the games industry in any way?
Yes, I could quite easily do that. I've had
Is there a specific company you'd like
I'm going to say that I've had loose discussions about, whether or not I'd be interested in that, or if there is a space for me at place X. I think I wouldn't even say no to Sega, strangely enough, because it's a okay. So fun story. At one point I was interviewing for another community manager role at Sega. This is a long time ago now. Is the Incredible Hulk like the GameCube game? It came out during that Marvel period. It's actually really fun, the Incredible Hulk game. If you find a copy, you can just basically go around just knocking the bejesus out of New York. It's actually great fun. Because I think I would be able to do a lot more now there.
Okay, so I have a follow-up question, if you don't mind
Yeah,
me
go on.
asking this one. What was the one you enjoyed the most? We talked about the ones you did enjoy in the past on my stream, but we've never talked about the one you enjoyed. Oh, is that a bit of a icy question?
That's it. I might have to think about that.
Oh,
Good lord.
I've silenced him.
I mean, maybe Generations, but from a purely from a satisfactory point of view, because that was us being able to do all the bunch of stuff and secretly polling everybody. That was us secretly polling everybody on the games, and which then we were at the point there was so much hard work that went into changing Sonic Team's mind and educating Sonic Team about the the fan base and the good that they can do. And
is what a furry is.
Oh, they knew full well about that. I've already told you the story about Sega's legal team coming to me with a binder full of porn and asking me what would you do about it.
I'm sorry. I don't think it.
The story.
Oh, Luna hasn't heard the story. Okay, we get to tell this story again, everybody. Fine. Once upon a time, there was a legal department at Sega who were very concerned about the fan base using iconography and the name Sonic, and among other things, and the font, and all these various bits and pieces. Cronus Island, please. Cronus Island. And I was already asking, hey, let me get there. Hey, thumbs up. Thumbs up, mate. And they were like, oh, we might want to start taking action against these places. And I'm like, no. And then they were like, oh yeah, there's also this Radio SEGA. Like, no, there's the Bow there as well. Bloody hell. It's everybody.
And Knuckles.
I would point out that the lawyer did come to me and say, look, there's this Nabal, we need to get rid of him. Wasn't that. But there's this Radio SEGA, they're streaming our music. It was like, yes, we know. We know. The Sega office has started listening to Radio SEGA. We know. They love it because we couldn't have music on. We had music on in the office, and then people complained about the music being on. Then you can only have music on if it's like Sega music, because none of us have any Sega music apart from me, obviously. And then they were like, oh, okay, well, there's the fan radio website that's doing like all the music, so we'll listen to them instead. And they want to take down Radio Sega, and we're like, no, don't do that. So anyway, this guy, this is not his name, but I'll call him David, okay? So David came up to me one day with a handful of A4. And I do mean a handful. We're talking. A good grip is on this damn thing. It's relatively thick. And he comes up to me. He's looking a bit sheepish. And I'm just like, so Kevin, we need to have a bit of a discussion about stuff again. And I'm like, well, have a bit of discussion on the bells, a bit of a discussion about what? About the fans. So I'm like, oh god, what have they done now? Yeah, and he's like, it is indeed what they're doing. So, did you know that how do I put this? They're drawing Sonic and the various other characters, Sega property. They're drawing porn, and I'm just like,
summer child.
Shouldn't this matter?
I'm like eating a sandwich at this point in time. I'm just like, and I do that thing where somebody said something and you are eating something. Whereas like I started chewing like really slowly, like I'm thinking about this tomorrow, and I go, are they?
I've never heard of this before.
And then I do a sort of like forced laugh and sort of wave the hands and like ready to get off. And it's like, yeah, I know. And he goes, yeah. So why?
Not why?
I said, what do you mean why? But they're doing so much. And it's just like, yeah.
You can tell
I'm
the
sure
poor man has never ever interacted.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like, well, there's no easy way to say this.
People horny.
Yeah, I was like, so what's the year? And he said to me the year. Okay, so when did Sonic come out in 1991? Okay, do the math on this. Do the mathematics on this guy. And it's like, how old are those people who played it when they were young now? Oh, they're in like their mid-20s. Yeah, exactly. They're horny. Now, this happens all over the place with the internet, and especially with our guys. They just really, really love, well done to Nabal and his team. They just really, really love the characters. They're invested in the characters, and some of them are invested in the characters in a very specific way. But look what they're doing. And in the middle of the Sega office, their lawyer presents me with printout after printout, an unnecessary number of printouts.
Oh no.
Like a third of an A4 stack of printouts.
Well, I have to kind of interject with a very quick question. Was it just regular, normal spicy stuff, or are we leaning into the weird fetish spicy stuff?
I can give you specifics. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, I'm just like, about this. I was like, in my head, I'm going, why is he printed out this? And then it's followed with, why is he printed out so much? Followed by, oh my god, he's printed this out on the Sega printer.
Oh!
In full colour.
Oh my god, the man's committed.
And I'm just like, David, mate, no. But look what they've done. And so I will give you specifics that you in the fandom will know.
Oh no.
Right. And of course, I'd heard of or seen bits of this because I'm so invested in the community. Bits have come my way or past me, and I've just gone, oh god, because I've seen the community talk about it in forums and everything else. And there's bits I have unfortunately seen. So I know that this image, that this highly detailed image regarding oh god,
Rouge the Bat.
no, not Rouge the Bat, although she featured plenty. What's the why can't I remember her name? Sonic X Plant Girl. Cosmo. This very in-depth Cosmo image. It's like I know the drawer of that. I know who's drawn that in the community. There's this very detailed page or couple of pages from, you know, a manga, which was like, it's the Project Mobius, or whoever it was, who did the Sonic XXX and all the other various comics, manga, stories that they did for ages. I recognize it as those guys. To my horror, I see something which I know now is very early babysitting cream. There's... You didn't think Avalon X would be coming up in this goddamn stream, but there you go.
Oh dear.
There's just all this stuff, and I'm recognizing half of it where it's from, and it's like... yes, but we can't have this. I was like, oh, yeah, I understand. I understand why you're trying to be protective of it from an IP point of view. But allow me to give you a counterpoint. Do you really want it to be your life here at this company that you do nothing day after day but hunt down furry porn for the specific thing of trying to legally take it down? And I was like, do you know what will happen as soon as it's reported that SEGA is taking down furry porn? The amount of furry porn that would be... Mobius Unleashed, that's it, Double Cross, thank you.
Furries, particularly if you go to Fur Affinity, when you want to not to do something,
Oh,
they
yeah.
would do it 10 times fucking more.
One thing that SEGA would never deny is how creative the community is. Would you like to motivate this group of individuals?
Not safe for work artists are terrifying in that if you try to stop them, they will get 10 times more spiteful and powerful.
If you strike them down legally, they will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
All right.
And in the end, the guy sort of picked up, old David, he picked up the portfolio, and let's call it that, a portfolio of porn.
Pornfolio.
Pornfolio.
A pornfolio, yes. A cornucopia of adult material. And he sort of just...
anatomy practice.
He just sort of nodded and walked on. And I went back to my sandwich and wondered what the hell I had done.
You're saved, important mate. Congratulations.
In my life that I would become comfortable in, and it was very serious. It was very serious. Because I thought from it somebody's ribbing me. Somebody must be ribbing me. And no, they really weren't. It was a dead serious.
I don't know how you would have kept a straight. I could not have kept a straight face in that conversation. I would have broke within 5 seconds.
Same.
I'd have been like, honey, are you new to the internet?
There was a lot of...
This was the age before the internet.
I did... It took me a while to think about my place in this world. Afterwards.
Here's the thing. You're not the only person who's had to experience this. I think Alex Hirsch talked about it when he said of Gravity Falls. So Disney represents all things possible. It was one of them. They came up and said, look, this is a portfolio of not safe for work artwork. This is what's going to happen to your characters. Are you okay with this? Because you're not going to be able to stop it.
Especially if the Disney animators are involved. Yeah, exactly. Shadowbox immediately in there. I was a guy to the American Dragon. Says, yeah. Well, yeah, so that...
Chris Sanders,
was that.
Listen, Chris Sanders, who did Lilo and Stitch, has a DeviantArt page with his pornographic art on it. Or he did. So, you know, guy drew some of the best pinup art I've seen in a long time.
But anyway, that was the glorious day. So we stopped them taking down Radio Sega specifically. Ezio, by chance did you see what Fen had done to themselves and Luna?
You mean turn themselves into a Sonic Ice Lolly?
Yes.
Yes, I raided them the other day and I was very confused.
You too have the gumball eyes, like Mother used to say.
And I'm going to get one for you eventually, Kat.
There's a really bastardized Sonic crossover with Coraline and something.
On the Watch Alara Plus? Dude.
The other vanilla. The other vanilla trying to sew bubblegum eyes.
Don't tell Victor.
Let me just Victor.
Vector, yeah.
Victor, the Spanish version.
Yeah, not a Sonic fan. Don't worry, I'll just be here.
Boy, you can handle it.
I can't handle it.
Yes, you can, Ezio.
That was nice, yeah.
You know what? I didn't know you had that range. High five, sis. High five.
I have got a mommy voice tucked away in my repertoire. So I'm kind of mad about how I did Vanilla's voice for the Chaotix thing, because I should have leaned more into the mommy.
No, it was perfect.
Guys, we all know the best couple is Vector and Vanilla.
Yes.
I am an appreciator of Vector and Vanilla.
Maria,
I beg to differ.
double cross stop ghost shipping. I'm guessing it's called. I'm just gonna guess it's called that.
Anyone who pairs Cream with any character, because that's just fucking weird.
Well, it's always Tails. It's always Tails.
Or Charmy.
Oh, Fen says let the ghost girls have fun too. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dead girls just wanna have fun.
With each other, according to chat.
Heads up, Shadow. I'm a dead girl walking.
I actually never. Okay, that is a pairing I never understood with Maria and Shadow, because I never saw it romantic.
No, it's
like brother
it's
sister.
brother sister.
I never saw it.
I know it's brother sister, but I was trying to make a joke.
Oh no! I was just saying in general.
I like the fact that the Vector Vanilla. I love because it's the one thing, as I've said before, it's the one thing that has actually been brought into canon by Sonic X.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the one thing.
And it's really fucking wholesome.
No, that's it. That's it. Literally nobody has a problem with Vector and Vanilla. Everyone likes Vector and Vanilla as a couple. There is no complaints. Pretty much it's one of those things that everyone just accepts, even if it's not been officially said. All the comic writers write it like it's canon. All the game writers who know their shit write it like it's canon. All the people writing stuff in the background, in the community stuff, take it as it's canon.
I think if I was ever do like a couple cosplay with someone, I would beg my partner to be Vector so I can be Vanilla. That would be my couple cosplay.
Couple cosplay for me, Shad Amy.
That's fair. You pull off a really cute Amy, I think.
Yeah. I think you should be Shadow.
Nah, I think Ninten would rock like pink platform shoes and then the red dress, or the red dress and the red shoes. I think she'd rock it.
Even make a difference, though.
Can you get a squeaky mop?
Squeaky mop, so I can make it into a
Pico mop.
A Pico mop.
Ninten's signature weapon is a mop, by the way, if people are
Just a Pico hammer with some straddly bits on.
Well, a bit of the lore of the mop. It is actually a giant paintbrush, but it is my weapon of battle and choice for when people piss me off.
It's not a mop, though, unless you're using it to clean the floor.
Shut up.
Or clean dirty boys who play the chat game in your puke.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, Luna, you do have a point.
Rouge with who is she the single on? Rouge with
that Shadow. I actually ship with Shadow.
I think that's a true friend situation as opposed to anything else. Rouge with the agent from Sonic X who she was always with.
Thank you. That is a proper Yuri shit.
Rouge is single, but she'd do whatever she'd like relationship-wise. I think she'd do whatever she'd like anyway. Rouge and Sonic having a sass-off. Oh, is that what they call it? Topaz. Yeah, that's it. Topaz. We put Topaz in a Sonic Rex comic, actually, for that reason. We actually specifically put Topaz in the last one or the one before that? Colourful North. Shadow is 50, problematic age difference. No, he's biologically 50. In actual age of being alive, he's younger than most all of them.
Mm-hmm.
He was created 50 years ago, but he was then put on ice for goodness knows how long. He's not lived 50 years.
Let's see if we can keep the streak up.
Man, now I'm sitting here trying to imagine the humanoid vanilla cosplay for myself, and I kind of can make it work.
You can, actually.
I have the figure for it. Given how the fandom likes to draw vanilla. She is a very curvy lady.
I do have a pink wig.
You thought Danger possibly less. Well, he was created. He was created after. Okay, so you need to do the maths on this. So he was created after. He was created after Maria joined the Ark. So if he was created after Maria, yes, Vanilla went on the Ark and then had an affair with Joe Robotnik, and
It all makes sense now.
indeed. If Shadow was created after Maria joined the Ark, and Maria hadn't aged that much, while she wasn't on the Ark that long, in which case, how old is Shadow on that basis? So he spent all of his time with Maria, but Maria wasn't on the Ark for like 5 years.
And do we go based off his ages, the age he's created, in terms of like the day he was born, or do we go by the logic of he was created to be set at this age?
I think you're far in a, you know, it wasn't like baby Shadow. We knew he came out of the pod at his growth.
Like beaver.
The growth. Like what are you talking about?
Timberborn.
I was gonna say, of all the things we've been discussing, it's that I turned around to go, what are we talking about? It's
It's like I come back to streaming, and this is the first conversation I have is about Sonic ships and Sonic timelines.
yeah, he's.
You're saying about 6 hours into the stream.
I would say he's. It's very interesting that he sort of switches from little brother to big brother. I would say, and I would say that he properly switches to big brother during that Emerl attack, and I think before that he would have been little brother.
That's actually a good point. How old is Vector?
Vector is like 18, 19, 20, somewhere around there.
And how old is Vanilla?
One never asks the lady.
She's a cradle snatcher. She's gotta be. Prima's what, 6 years old?
Oh, 26 then.
She's got to be at least. Ig is the oldest out of all the animal characters, I believe, yes. Vanilla's got to be in like her early to mid-20s. Easy.
I did not make it.
No, I didn't either.
We were pretty bad.
I was looking, and then all of a sudden I was with a bunch of stuff, and I.
I've only looked this up. I'm not curious.
Yeah, mate, I'm also looking at that.
Vanilla's a rabbit age. People, there's actually no official confirmation. The consensus on the fans and among unofficial wikis estimated between her late 20s and mid-30s.
Of course, Sonic Team wins.
She's widely considered to be between 26 and 27 years of age.
Right, okay. According to the dreaded Google machine, Shadow the Hedgehog is chronologically 50 plus, though physically remains around 15, 16 due to cryostasis. Vector is 20, Storm is 19, Rouge, Big, and Waver 18. Knuckles is 16, what? SBO is 6. I mean, this is the AI, so you take it as read. Knuckles is 16, SBO is 16, and Mighty is 16. Sonic is 15 to 16, depending upon what's needed at the time. Jet 14, and you can totally see that. You can totally believe it.
He radiates tween teen energy.
Blaze and Silver 14, Amy 12, Miles Tails per hour is 8, which I think has been long established.
I think that's been efficient.
That's been official for a very long time. But Charmy, Cream, and Cream are 6. Marine is 7.
Oh.
Um.
Jesus Christ, Vanilla, you fucking cradle snatcher.
Oh, leave her alone.
No, we do not know. Well, let's.
I mean, there's a story that we've never heard, and they will never do. Probably is what happened to Cream's dad.
Dad.
Hey guys. Doesn't exist.
Dude, but he's never been mentioned.
All we know is Dad.
Vanilla went back and stuff.
It could be that Vanilla is the Immaculate Conception. Okay. Cream.
So it's the Messiah of that universe.
Silverblaze. I actually shipped Silverblaze. They just make a little more sense to me. They're a tragedy couple.
They're a tragedy couple in that Blaze deserved better.
Oh, yes. And Sonic is not the option.
You'll be pleased to know, everybody, that I was explaining to Bentley Jones the other day about our theory, or the theory I had that actually Silver completely fails throughout the entirety of Sonic 06. And I laid it out for Bentley, and he was just like, "Oh." He was legitimately like, "Oh." Yeah, I'm afraid your boy, he doesn't succeed in literally anything he tries to do in that game. Okay, he tries to stop Sonic, well, he fails on that. He tries to beat Shadow, well, he fails on that. He tries to beat Iblis, and he fails on that. He tries to save Elise, well, he fails on that.
Fails that.
He tries to help Amy, and he fails on that. He tries to save the day at the end, and he fails on that. It's up to Blaze to do it. Literally every single thing. Silver literally does nothing. Silver achieves nothing.
Outside of the comics, in one of the more recent comics, he's been a fucking badass. The Metal Virus comics. He's been an absolute badass in that one.
Was it the end of the Archie one where he appeared and was just like, "No, oh my god, a disaster's gonna happen," and everyone was just like, "Shut up!" Like, shut up.
Has now happened.
Yeah. But I ship Shadow and Amy.
Shadowy. Shadowy's a nice one.
Okay.
I like it because it's the sweet girl with the dark boy energy.
Yes.
Amy Techno and sometimes Short Views was written as if it was a thing anyway, plus a bit of Johnny in there too, like an edgy British boy.
I endorse this. Amy Blaze is a popular one as well. Wait. Rouge is one I've been seeing a lot more of.
Oh, there was something else as well. I think it was maybe in the case files that like Rouge flirts and SBO just fumbles and fails. He doesn't realize.
And it wasn't even Rouge in the end. It was Infinite disguised as Rouge.
Which
led to the Infinite SBO ship, which even I'm like,
nah.
Infinite Shadow. That's a hate ship. I like that one with you.
Shadow Methless, everybody. Shadow Methless.
That's a good one.
Decal and Chaos, that another family type deal. It definitely not a romantic relationship. Like,
Hate ship.
No, it's not hate ship either. It's very much. I mean, I think the art. The reason I kind of feel a bit odd about that because Decal's like one of the biggest injustices I think in. But it's like she completely. Oh, they were quite happy to just ignore her for a very long time, SEGA.
There's a new figurine of her that's come out recently. You can find it at toy stores.
She completely she sacrifices herself. She literally dies to save the world. and then is absolutely instrumental in saving it again. And her reward for this is, no, you're just stuck in this emerald forever.
Yep.
This is like... And everyone's okay about that. Let's not beat about the bush. At no point did anybody go, we should try and get this girl out of there. It was like, no, she's fine. She's fine in there as she is. It's like, no. You'd have thought Knuckles might have something to say about this, you know. There's another kid there. But apparently not.
Well done, Luna.
Right, let's
Oh,
go.
I guess this.
Counts as a mutual respect thing, but not really. No, it's the Archie comic where
They're doing it for themselves.
No, the Archie comic in the future, in the 25 years later future, where Mad King Shadow uses chaos control to fuse Tikal and Chaos together into some sort of horrendous, torturous chaos monster. Can we just actually appreciate as well while we're talking about things going on?
Tap boost.
Using to tap boost. But the whole gotta go fast thing.
Oh! Hello, sorry.
It's one of the community's favourite memes and sayings, and everyone always says gotta go fast. That is, of course, from Sonic X, which the community widely derided at the time it came out.
Yep.
It derided it like crazy. It hated the people who came in to the community via Sonic X because they were all babies and didn't play the game properly, which is not a sign.
They would have they were hating me then.
Yeah, they all the old fogies of the community at that point in time were very much like, oh no, you can't do that.
Sonic fandom being toxic? What is wet and sky is blue?
Wait, what?
I mean, you should know.
Sonic fandom is.
At its best, it is the best. At its worst, it is one of the worst. I'm not gonna say it's the
Closely followed by the digital circus fandom.
Oh no, there's much worse out there. I did my time on Tumblr.
My Little Pony.
No, see the My Little Pony. Steven Universe.
But yeah, Steven Universe.
Or a bad one, I suppose it would be.
You know, digital circus fandom, that is just kind of fascinating because depending on who you are, it's a very fandom or a very nice fandom.
So we're all in SEGA Japan for some reason, the official tagline. I mean, that doesn't make sense for a couple of reasons. So it's got to go fast was the American thing. But they took a great hand in Sonic X, though, so they're quite proud of Sonic X. So anyway, this game, so we do Sonic 35th anniversary, everybody. Congratulations. Talk about shipping and porn so far.
Space.
Chibi just barely played any of the games I worked on.
I'm sorry! I went through a period where I actually fucking hated Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, you mean the
Man, for most Sonic fans at this point?
you mean the Dark Ages, as it's called?
Yes.
Thank you, by the way, fanbase, for calling the period of time where I devoted all my energies to your betterment the Dark Ages. Thank you so much. You're all a bunch of fucks.
In my defense, I didn't even know you existed at that point.
It's alright,
Even we were actually...
the fanbase didn't either for a lot of it seemed.
To be fair, though, that is a funny story considering how adjacent we were to each other in the fandom.
It's actually a statistical wonder we didn't interact.
Statistical miracle, I suppose.
Fen holds up hand, I did. You did what?
Kev has a photo of Summer Sonic that he took, and I'm in that photo very front and center.
Indeed. Fen knew I existed. Well, that's because you're an awesome person, Fen.
I'm sure we would have been friends if I'd met you sooner. Just we never crossed paths. I was
Apart from really close in one photo.
somehow, apparently. To be fair, I was more in the Knights community than the Sonic community. To be fair, as Kev found out when talking to Trip, I go by many different names online depending on when you do meet.
Indeed.
Wait, no, That's not what you said. I'm going to.
Well, you were. Let me put it this way: when we met online, which isn't that a massive amount of time ago, you were a different name then, Luna Arcana.
I was Luna. I had to change it, to be fair, and there was a legitimate reason for that. There was another streamer called...
Luna.
Yeah, she had like 5,000 followers, and I do not want to pick a fight with someone who has that many followers.
Anyway.
She's very lovely, by the way. She's like a dwarf witch lady. She's really pretty.
I see why you came immediately.
The reason why I got Ninten is because there's many other Nintens, but what distincts it is the 7. 7 colors are in the Happy Star. 7 is my lucky number.
And it also means Nintendo can't sue you.
Fen knows me by my original online handle. She gets the veteran discount for that one. That's how we met.
And I'm just...
For which Mummy's 69.
Ezio, I'm going to bop you.
Yeah, we don't want to know your IRC handle name.
No, if you ever encountered in the Sonic One Nights fandom Aura Moon, that was me.
Aura Moon, Lunar Pixels, various other things. This is why I'm just heavy now. I'm just too old. I don't give a shit anymore. Everyone knows I was anyway, so there was no point.
I did actually, it just reminded me, I did have another pen name, but this was very much only if you're in the furry community, and that was Honey May.
Oh shit! I mean, it's a pity you don't have somebody to be at SEGA to be championing Knights again, because there hasn't been anybody for a long time, and I mean that within the community management team. There really isn't anybody that gives a damn about that. And it's what really pisses. Okay, so this is very much very true. What really pisses me off about the quote unquote community support. It's lovely they're doing all these things, these shows, and everything else. All these things that I initially came up with like 15 plus years ago, and then they said they couldn't do. But it's the fact that they've gone, because it used to be back in the day that whilst obviously they were big names, I and my side, we made it a point that everyone was still no, not since 2016 Punk SOS. No. It might come back one day. Who knows? If they're for an anniversary, but that's not my call. And I'm sure I would be one of the last people to hear about it because of how that worked historically.
Would you want to put yourself through all that stressing?
Yeah, for an anniversary one that signed off and actually passed the torch properly.
That's fair.
Because that's important to me. It used to be that there would be some support for everybody. The big sites and the small sites and the sites in between and the people who were starting and the people who were, it was important to. They would all get a shot. They would all be treated relatively equally. And it's far and away not that anymore because they basically turned away from everybody except the big sites. And it got to the point where it was just Retro and Stadium, and now Retro is kind of dying on its last legs as well. It's not been like the front page hasn't been updated for like 2 years at this point. So it's just Stadium. It's Stadium and YouTubers. Stadium YouTubers influencers. And that's great, but it's great for your numbers that you're reporting, but it's not great for the fan base. It's not great as a method to encourage people onwards. It's not great to have a wider viewpoint in terms of the people that are still working. I do not believe like anybody's working from like the Spanish office with Paradise. It's like Paradise is still going. Planet Sonique is still going in France. Is anybody reaching out to those guys? I very much doubt it. And it's a great tragedy that it's not a case of they've forgotten about these people. Like Radio SEGA. They've not reached out to Radio SEGA in best part of, apart from an odd appearance during Winterfest. From Ibala appeared on like Casey's quiz in Winterfest. 3 years ago, where it was that I was last on it, but that was fun, by the way. It was like this. But there is everybody to all those other people who don't or aren't like fitting the regular Sonic fan model, is the regular Sonic fan profile, who don't go to the regular haunts, have interests in niche things maybe within the fan base, historical things. All those people, all those fans, all those places, they are not important enough to SEGA for them to give a shit. And it didn't used to be like that. It used to be that everybody got a chance, everybody was looked after because it was the community. And the community for SEGA has been pared down to one fucking site, their YouTube channel, their stupid ass fucking Twitter account, and these bloody influencers who, yes, have got fantastic numbers and have got a great audience, but they are not representative of the entire fan base. The entire fan base is not represented by SEGA anymore, and they don't give a shit about it, and there's nobody there that will say anything about it. And that's what's wrong.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think the problem as well with influencers and YouTubers, and I'm not going to name names of a certain big channel who built a lot of their fan base from playing Sonic games and making some pretty shitty comments about Sonic games when they were actually unable to play those games because they were very bad gamers. And it's like, that's why I don't like influencers having a huge hand in being the faces of community sometimes, because I've seen the 14 community at the moment with certain influencers and the DVD community. Those people have way more power and sway than they fucking deserve. I'll just say that much. And people take their word as fucking gospel. And that's why Sonic had a bad reputation at one point, because certain big YouTubers were like, Sonic sucked. The 2D games were better. The 3D games all sucked. These all like experimental games suck.
Well done, GuardEzio.
Cheers.
Sorry, it's been off. Wasn't Radio Redux the official SEGA Sonic podcast? It was it was the unofficial official.
Hey.
I would not want to be a Sonic influencer or Sega influencer. I
would
wouldn't.
not win.
How long did I rant for then? It was quite a lot. I'm so sorry. This is why I'm still sort of semi-in, kind of, because that's why I'm like kind of protective of the fans.
Passionate. It's not a bad thing.
I mean, I don't follow the YouTubers on the site, so jokes on them. Well, no, unfortunately.
Oh, you.
Unfortunately, jokes on you, because they just don't give a shit about you.
Yeah.
You're not important enough to them and the metrics. There was a point where it became, yeah, we want good metrics, but we also want a good foundation. And the good foundation went away because it became all about metrics, became all about numbers. And it didn't become about people anymore.
The corporate company is not your friend, and stop thinking it is, because it never was.
Right.
You are a statistic and a number and a profit.
It legitimately upsets me how much they've turned away from the support element, and the community itself in terms of the websites that are online has really died out as a result. Like I said, I don't know of any new Sonic sites that have come in the last sort of 5-6 years. Has anybody set one up?
They're like Tumblr fan blogs and Tumblr fan community, but I've never seen like a proper website.
I mean, you've got some sites that are around that are still sort of just operating just pretty much on Discord. They're pretty much just on Discord. They'll eventually it'll be a case of them getting everything under their own umbrella, and that's the aim in the end. Getting everything under their own umbrella so they've got complete control over it.
I miss forums. I used to be a regular on the Night Screens forum, and I love that place.
It's still there.
Still there, but it doesn't feel the same to me anymore. I think because I've drifted away, though. I'm not a big partaker in fandom because I've begun to realize that fandoms and me don't get on.
I can't remember if it's Joff or Dex La Cabra, but one of them, just to know the names, one of them updated that. So one of them updated the site not long ago.
I think it might be Dex is in charge now.
I will say regarding that, somebody might have rescued from the abyss Dreamcast.
Oh.
Or most of Dreamcasts. I think I'm missing about 2 or 3 episodes, but...
Now, do you know what I actually miss is IRC chats?
Oh, that's
Boy, I love the good late night IRC chat.
Oh, back in the day, Turbo Drive Live on Sega Sonic Radio. Who's in the IRC? Well, let's find out. Dexter Cobra, the ideal.
Yeah, but I never experienced that.
That's because you're a child.
Shut up, Granddad.
I love you, no, back in mine.
I have such fond memories of being like barely old enough to stay up late and going into the night's IRC chats. Riala's cheese wheel will live in my memory forever.
Riala's cheese wheel?
Oh, yeah, it was a late night chat. I can't remember what spawned it, but I just remember Riala's cheese wheel. Oh dear.
But what about Will's dad, everybody? What about Will's dad?
Oh my god, fucking Will's dad!
Will's dad. We had lots of fun about Will's dad. There's the really awkward bit where he looks like he's doing a Nazi salute. Waving.
Was it in the Archie comic? Was it Roger or Elliot who looked like a pineapple? And that was another one that went around for a while. Actually, I feel really sorry for kids these days as well because
we've seen, because we've lived through it up to this point, so we know.
There's no spaces for like kids to be fans safely nowadays, unfortunately, as well. Which I think
There's a healthy under 16 ban as well. Majority of these spaces are going to be taken away, but that's just leaving kids with nothing.
It's going to drive kids in more and more into adult spaces, which is just going to cause problems because the adults don't want kids in that space.
Sorry,
they're not welcome there.
Back in Ezio's day, he had to wait 3 days for that image of Rouge to load.
3 days is fucking generous. Holy shit. Days that you had to go on YouTube and watch 32 parts of your anime in 240p.
How many Sonic X back in the day? So, 7-year-old Ninten, right? We're going back like how many years?
2 years then.
No. Shush. Right. 10. That's 14. 17 years ago, a 7-year-old Ninten got our first netbook, and it was on Windows XP, the based version of Windows. And yeah, it was pretty much like you go onto YouTube, right? And that is where I just discovered a plethora of media. That is how I like a Japanese sub.
Oh, dear.
Fools, do you like
Kind of a victim. God damn it, no.
Ninten's first game was Ninten's first game was the Sonic X game on the Leapfrog thing.
No, it was actually Sonic and the Secret Rings, remember?
It was the Leapfrog game. Sonic X Leapfrog game.
Oh, anyone remember the old Acorn computers?
Yes. Glorious.
That was my first experience with a computer.
Yes, but I'm old enough that my first experience is with the BBC Micro, so there we go. The Leapster. Yes, and by now. Ninten is Babby. Yes, she is.
But I just did the math. I was 18 years old.
Wait, when Ninten was born, you were 18?
No. When she was 7, I was 18. Oh, would that make me older than you? Holy shit.
Thank you so much for saying that. Like, oh my god. The prospect of being older than me. First of all, fuck you. Second, third, and fourth, see first.
I didn't mean it like that.
Also, there are people in this fandom who are older than me. Not many.
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I'm only a couple of years your junior, to be fair.
How rude, everybody.
I'm not saying anything.
There's another Luna in this thing.
Oh, good lord, they're multiplying.
I'm the original.
Well, that depends on how old you are, oh young one.
Kevin, 36 in 3 months.
I thought you were in your 40s.
What?
You think Ninten's the only one who gets it?
Keep talking, Granddad.
Hey, I'll have you know, in my day,
I'm 35. I am triggered. And my FC always keeps calling me old.
Look, it's fine. Look, just because Ezio's first job was as a lamplighter, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, they gave me about 4 shillings and 6pence for that job. I thought it was a
Ezio remembers when colour TV was a thing.
I saw the moon landings on that.
When colour TV was a thing, yes.
You know what I mean, Breezy?
Well, before that, I had to look at cave paintings on a wall.
He was drawing signs in the walls, and that was entertainment.
It was my own entertainment. I was just given a blank wall with a Peter Star fault, and I just had to scribble on it. That was that.
So, Fed agrees, Fed says you're rude.
Oh, you shoved.
I said sorry. And you know I've said you don't look your age, Kevnard.
Is Ezio around when films were signed? Ezio was around when films were done on wax tablets, mate. It's
I have nothing else to do.
Don't the Edison tablet.
Ezio, the iPad was a wax slab. Indeed.
Not atrocious. Hold the fucking phone. I am not atrocious with ages, okay? I just get surprised when people say the age they are because I don't picture them being that age.
Apart from me,
A reminder, I am now 43.
That's a
In the face, the body, not so much, but faces.
Oh, honey, shush.
Get a Minecraft world. I'm gonna punish everybody in Minecraft world.
About 176.
Legitimately, Ezio.
I've got to get hit with the voice if I'm not honest. I'm 32.
Yes. You're younger than me?
Yes.
I mean, he's still
you say
your granddad. He's still a good bad.
Oh, well, he was the same age as me. Maybe a little older. You have a gentlemanly heir to you. That's all.
I blame my grandfather. I apparently take after him quite a lot.
Kevin, you are actually around the same age as my parents. Well, there's no easy.
I'm so sorry.
Kevin,
I'm very aware of that, and one of your parents is as well. Now,
Hey!
Slowly turns to dust.
Kevin's around the same age as my parents as well.
I'm everybody. Well, I'm everybody's dad. I can't even establish that at this point.
You're not my dad.
You're not mine.
Certainly not mine. Where have you been for the last 20 years? Wait, no.
Like he's with me like what?
Oh, wait, no.
19 years?
That's a very dark tangent. I'm going to go down. I'm not going to stop.
Yeah, considering, yeah, don't.
You know about my father's status. Yeah, no.
Yes. Well, I helped out the Interceptor once.
My daddy.
Oh,
And that was still wild, that Intercept episode.
it's Taps. I should probably.
Oh, it is Taps, isn't it? No, see, here's the thing. People do not believe I'm in my mid-30s when they see me. They think I'm younger. And apparently I don't sound like I'm in my 30s. It's just really confusing, because what's a 30-year-old supposed to sound like?
I mean, I can understand that wholeheartedly.
Apparently I sound like a teenage boy.
Really? I thought you were in your mid-40s.
Swim got it, I'm going to kick you with dick if you don't watch it.
Revenge from earlier.
Anyway, everybody, look forward to Luna's Fortnite stream coming soon.
Don't NCO me. You're not the only one who gets it.
Who are these? Who are? If we're not to Ezio you, what are we to you, dude? What name are we supposed to use? That's your name.
It is. Yes. I don't know.
Government name.
No.
Excuse me, government name.
I don't even know his government name.
Tell you later.
Right.
Very sure my government name.
Ezio, government. Yes, GuardEzio is double-barreled.
Oh, is it like Kevin last minute continue?
Only you call me that.
Full barrel.
Fighter. And I'm going to. To be fair, not many know my government name. I think you're like.
I know your government.
Genji Akari. That's my guess.
Everyone's government name. The only person whose government name I don't know is Blue. And that's literally the only person.
What's the doctor's government name?
The doctor's government name.
Oh, you know everyone's government name, so.
Dude, you're such a smarts.
Hang on a minute. His exact one is Mr. President.
Okay.
Ezio just tried to big dog me with Doctor Who knowledge, everybody, and he made a mistake.
I didn't think it. I should have expected it.
We did not do any tapping.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
This was a Last Minute Continue production. For more, please check lastminutecontinue.com.